What's up, everybody? All right, we are hopping in for some more goodness. Can we get some streamer privilege again? Two divines? Oh yeah, something good happened last night, which means that it's not just streamer privilege. People who stream privilege, maybe, because I got... Guess what? I got a perfect jeweler's orb. Yeah, it's not fair. I got 2 divs and a perfect jeweler's orb in the same night from tier 3 maps. Oh, it's crazy. I also got an orb of annulment and a fracturing orb, both of which I think are worth about 10.
Hello.
I feel like the game needs to be a little bit louder. Is that true? Turn the master volume up just a hair.
How can I help?
Anyway, what's going on there? Yeah, so if I wanted annulments are 6. Okay, never mind. I thought they were closer to 10. Chances are still close to 10, and the fracturings are also, they're over 10. So that's nice. Okay, so we have been doing some tier 4 maps. I am dying more often, so I don't think I can handle tier 5 unless we get more survivability. Oh, that's good. Rarity of items, thank you very much. Normal. That one's probably fine. Increased pack size. Okay, I'll run these 3 maps. I feel like I need a way to know that those are the maps I'm running. I don't know. As long as a waystone doesn't drop first, we should be okay. Alright, so we're working our way towards more corruption because we still have 2 more corrupted Nexi that we can handle. So I'm gonna work my way over here. So we're just gonna hit stuff. I have been trying to do the towers with whatchamacallit. Do the towers with... Sorry, I'm just trying to get my thing organized here. 6 modifiers on the waystones so that we can use 3 tablets, which means we get more bonuses to... Honestly, I mean, obviously the mechanics are nice. Or what do they call them? Not mechanics, but seasons, leagues. But it's more for getting the random bonuses like 4% increased quantity or 9% increased pack size. Like, those are the types of bonuses that really add up when you're doing a bunch of maps. And, you know, those show up. You can get 3 tablets that add those types of effects to every map in the radius. And that really adds up to a lot of value. So I think it's pretty much always worth doing a 6 modifier waystone. You can handle it. Alright, maybe it is a little bit loud now. Can't tell for sure. Golden mail. I'm also realizing we may need to switch to energy shield because evasion kind of sucks a little bit. After doing some Googling, it seems like... Hey, speaking of tablets. I have a lot of ritual tablets. I think I already have like 6. So I've got infinity rituals at this point. Oh, get out of there. But yeah, I'm just thinking that some energy shield might be necessary for survival because, like, evasion is nice, but the problem... I'll wait on that. I will probably buy that. I don't remember. Oh, wait. I have a thing. Does this work? Control D? Oh, weird. It, like, opens a window? Hold on. Can I make this? Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Okay, so I think... So I've got this thing called Sidekick now that I can hit Control D on an item, and then it brings up the ability to, like, search through trade, which is super nice. Where do I want it on the screen? Maybe top middle? Or, like, far left? We'll do top middle. Yeah, and as long as I exit from it, it shouldn't mess with the stream itself. Anyway, all that to say, yes, I need life, I need energy shield, I need survivability. Like, evasion is nice, but the problem is you still get one shot, you know, like, it doesn't help with when you get hit, how much damage do those hits do. And evasion doesn't even work on a lot of different attacks, like slams from enemies. Evasion doesn't, you have no chance to evade those in the first place. And so it's really, and there is a node that you can take, yes, to get that, but that's a different thing. Yeah, exactly. 2,500 life would help me a lot more. I need a lot more than my 1,700, because I'm already getting to the point where, like, a bad moment and I'm dead. And the nice thing about energy shield is, like, you know, I could just get a high enough amount that would never happen. So, like, a sleek jacket, I'm gonna start picking those up, because I'm thinking that in the long term we'll be doing the mixture of evasion and energy shield rather than just evasion. And I'll always pick up bows. Another tablet. Precursor tablets feel kind of pointless though, right? Like, I guess if you want +1 to monster level, but my cursor shows twice. What the heck? It does. Oh, there's some weird stuff going on here. What is going on? It's related to Sidekick. Huh. And chat's not showing up on screen. Now that should be... Hold on. What's going on here? Remove view. YouTube chat and Twitch chat are definitely on. Let's see. Caster Labs must have had a fit. Why don't we see if it's surviving? Let me just try restarting it. Restarting is a pathway to abilities that many would consider unnatural. Also, Aloy, regarding block, block only works on strikes or projectiles as well, which is what evasion already works on. So I don't know if block is that great, because it's kind of just like another version of evasion, and it's kind of failing to solve the same problems that evasion creates. So I'd rather push like energy shield or life rather than block. But having block would be better than not having block on balance, obviously. Now, is Caster Labs working yet? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Cool. Okay, so Caster Labs is working. Now, back to this other thing. Sidekick. So it really doesn't like... I do this. That doesn't seem to be working. Let me try... The problem with this is if it does the capture method, that one just doesn't work. That one works, but then we get this double cursor problem. It's really funky. Okay, that fixes it. Maybe. Okay, so that's still there. Close it. Nope, we get double cursor again. What the heck? Man, how do other people do this? That's my Path of Exile. Can't get rid of that. I may just have to turn off capture cursor, which is kind of annoying, because then you can't see where my cursor is, but then it fixes the issue. I can click into it, but then if I click out of it, it doubles the cursor. Yeah, weird. Okay. Well, I guess I have to turn off cursor capture then for this one. And then I think we're good. And we can open it. You guys can see this. And then I can close it. And then there's not double cursor. Cool. Okay, well anyway, this can help us see, like, what stuff is worth.
Worth keeping.
Dunkelhalt. Speaking of block chance. So it's not worth very much. What is PoE2scout.com? Is that just in general what that's worth? I'm curious what that really means. Probably something like that. Okay, well, anyway, that's all going to be very useful. And let's go ahead and hit breach. Uh-oh, there's no enemies. This is not a good map for breach. You can't get to clasped hands. There's one over there, but I'm not going to be able to get to it. Oh. Oh, we got to it. One whole splinter. That was such a bad breach. I've had a couple good ones. I had one where I got like 6 splinters and a tablet, you know, but I still am just not able to get breach to work. I think I need to do higher level stuff to really get breach to work. Ooh, I'll take an Exalt. Thank you very much. And a Gem Cutter's Prism. Nice. That's even better than an Exalt. Alright, you need the lightning bolts. And then here's the other ritual.
Hold on.
Ow. There we go. Nice. Okay, what do we got? Energy shield, life, lightning resist, chaos resist. Well, I can't do that though, because it's the wrong type of item for me. This is all kind of a bummer. I have one more ritual to do, so I could always re-roll. I think I'll re-roll, and then we have a chance at least deferring a good item. If there is such a thing. I just need to change my window size so I can see if I'm lagging. I'm not. Here's the next ritual.
That was almost a challenge.
Stay away from the purple. And the blood boils. Alright, Swift Stalker Coat, probably worth a try. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and re-roll. And what do we got? 8 evasion. That's probably worth exalting to see if we get anything good. Accuracy, life, no. No. What is this one worth? One exalt. Wow. Seems like not many people are selling. Oh, that's just the double exalt, right? No, that's prefix modifiers. Interesting. Yeah, I'll buy that. Whatever. And then... I think deferring that ring is worth it? I don't know. Honestly, the amount of time I'm taking to make these decisions is costing me more in terms of exalts per hour than I'd ever get from dealing with these decisions. I should be way more picky and just not do stuff. Wait. There's nothing in the middle? What the heck? That's weird. Not how this map normally works. There's like always 2 rares in the middle. That's odd.
A sight for sore eyes.
Super odd.
What is it?
Alright. Identify, put away that buckler. Damage, attack speed, leech, leech. Need my Exile UI as well here, which means I just closed all my windows. Okay, so this does 160 DPS, it's 204. This isn't bad. 111% increased physical damage is pretty dope. I think it's worth hitting with some exalts. Oh baby, we might have just gotten an upgrade. Fire damage and lightning damage, decent rolls on both. This thing isn't even socketed yet. And the other one was adding dexterity, so we're gonna lose that 15 dexterity, which could be a problem. But what's important is lightning rod damage, 1260 and 3000. Goes to 1360 and 2969. It's interesting that lightning arrow goes down when lightning rod goes up. Why is that? Because lightning arrow doesn't convert all physical to lightning damage, that's why. Anyway, now we hit this with some artificer orbs, and then we throw in some, where is it? Page 2. Greater iron runes. See, here's the thing though, I don't know what adds more. Oh well, I'm rich, it's fine. Because greater iron runes aren't cheap. But yeah, now we've got a significant, that's like a 20% on lightning rod boost. And a solid 10% on whatever. Okay, so now we gotta try the storm room and see if that improves it. So 1524 and 3261. So if I put a storm room in 1533, okay, storm runes are better on this. 1533, 33, 43. Oh yeah, that's way better for lightning arrow. And it's a little bit better. It's almost exactly the same on lightning rod. However, it might be even better than I'm saying it is, though, based on this DPS, because as far as I could tell, this DPS does not take lucky into account. And I have a 30% chance for my lightning damage to be lucky, which means it'll roll, you know, 100 damage higher on average or whatever.
Hello?
So having lightning damage that's a high spread at the same amount of DPS as my physical damage is still better. Anyway. Okay, should I keep this? I don't know what to do with that bow. Life attribute requirements, cold resist. Eh. Life, dexterity. Reduced ignite duration. Oh, that's already got 6 mods? Jeez. I guess it rolled life twice. Okay. No. You win some, you lose some. And then...
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't know. Do people use precursor tablets very often? I don't feel like I have a good handle on that. Because they seem fine, but wouldn't you rather add a mechanic? I don't know. Alright, on to the next zone. Keep moving towards the corrupted nexus here. Wait, what? Yo, this game be glitched. It shows a connection here, but I can't go there. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. +1 level is super valuable when you're at max tier. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that's supposed to be connected. Is this normal? Oh well, I'll just go here. But yeah, that's funky. The fungus behemoth.
The hunter.
Oh, we got a rogue exile. Whoa. Ooh, I am just wrecking. Poor thing. What'd you drop? I mean, nothing really. I feel like I should look at rings and amulets just in case, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. Life, mana, fire resist, lightning resist. Well, I found the god belt. Holy crap. It's only 2 charm slots, but life, mana, and 2 resists. I think I have to switch. I lose 42 strength, which is a lot of strength, which means I lose dexterity because I'm gonna have to turn. Well, this actually could be a problem, but it's so much more resist, and my resists are needing help. Right, but this is still 40 more life than that, plus it's mana, plus the resists are like 30% higher. And my resists aren't actually maxed right now. They're close, but they're not there yet. But yeah, I may not have enough stats, so I may have to, I don't know, not use it for now. Didn't mean to pick that up.
Clean kill.
What are cinched boots? Just straight dexterity. I should probably be picking those up. And then Wayfarer is dex and int. I wonder if there's a way I could tell Filter Blade to only show me items that are either pure dexterity or dexterity plus intelligence. I'm sure there is. I don't know how to do it easily though. So fire quiver. I literally already have one of these, I think. Unique fire quiver is a black gleam. Do I have that? You know, maybe I don't have that. I don't know. Probably sells for nothing. I have yet to get a unique that's worth anything money-wise. But I think they look neat. What's it say? Yeah, 1 exalt. Cool. Or less. I wonder if that's the minimum that it shows. Ow. We'll pick up a magic sphere. Okay, so here we want... Really, I just want the relics more than anything. Or a rarity of items found. I think that might get me more relics. I'm not totally sure. Quantity of items, expedition logbooks. Pack size. Okay. I'm curious what all these flags mean. Like, what's this flag over here? What's that mean? Maybe we can find out. Let's include that flag and see if we understand what it is. Do I want more magic monsters? Wait, I can't even see where that remnant is because it's covered up in this stupid crap. Yeah, that's fine. And then monsters hits can't be evaded. That's fine. Monsters deal 40% more damage. I think that's fine, but it's a little bit of a risk. Okay, let's see what comes out of this spot. Okay, that was a chest. And we'll just long range all the enemies to death. I didn't want to click on that. Any more perfect jeweler's orbs? No? Regal, skill gem, 2 order artifacts. Sweet. Wow. Chaos orb. Nice. Say hi to you. Okay, we still got a breach somewhere. Have we found it yet? Oh, it's up there. Tier 4 waystone. What's up, Dave? Otherwise, you might search for a different unique. Wait, what? Really? So if I do that and I hit search, it's not gonna search for the same unique? What is it searching for? It looks like it's searching for the same unique. I mean, maybe it's... if it's not analyzed. What do you mean analyzed? Oh, do you mean identified? Like scroll of wisdom thing? Bastard armor is strength and dex. Ah, this is the worst unique. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's set up... We have to like set up the minefield even then, and then you gotta walk into it, and even then he still kills me. Gosh, this is such a nightmare. Roll, shoot, roll, barrage roll. Ow. Hey, we got a unique for it though. Probably another crappy thing. Strength and intelligence. So Brigand Mask. Also good. Just too many things. That one is also just nothing. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So we want to do corrupted, no. Because the cheapest one, because I assume it sorts by cheapest usually, and the cheapest ones are probably going to be the bricked ones that suck. So yeah, that makes sense. See, like, sometimes I have crappy breaches, and then there's ones like this, where like 2 hands spawn right next to where I start, and then now I feel okay about it. Now we feel okay about it.
Wait! That was almost a challenge!
Oh, I happened upon the boss room while I was doing the breach. That's unlucky. Guess we gotta win. Did not even see that that was happening. Got him. Alright, so now we go back and pick up all that stuff.
I'm bent double as is.
Oh wow. Okay, I don't need another level 15 skill gem. How many breach splinters did I end up with? 6. Nice. I mean, that's not even worth 1 exalt, so it's not that big of a deal because I'm using the currency exchange. So like, I found a perfect jeweler's orb, and that alone is worth 200 exalts, which is worth 2,000 breach splinters. So when I think about it that way, it's not worth that much, I guess.
Indeed.
Like, I don't know why I'm so worried about getting breach splinters. Okay, which one of these is better? 4 to 9 fire damage, more mana. They both have 6% of damage. So this one's slightly better. Can you salvage uniques? See, that's one thing I liked about Diablo, is being able to salvage uniques. Made them feel like they still had some value, even if they were kind of a crappy one that you're not going to use.
Speak.
Oh wait, can you disenchant them? I don't know why I thought about salvage but not disenchant. Give me that back.
Hello.
Ah, you get a chance shard. Wow, well, I've definitely wasted a few uniques. I take back everything I said. 20% movement speed, 16 rarity, 22... Ooh. Here we go. That's worth hitting an exalt with. That one's not... Life, fire resistance, energy shield, evasion. This could be good, actually. Both of these are reasonable. And that's a 25 movement speed right there. And there's an adds physical damage if I want to do some combining. The thing that I haven't figured out yet, Dave, I don't know if you know the answer to this, is with... See, I don't know what's valuable on rings. Is a crit chance and mana amulet worth anything? I don't know. It's a really bad crit chance roll, so probably not. I guess it depends on how high it rolls in the first place. Anyway, what I'm asking is, when you recombine an item and you get the physical damage on the new item, does it copy the tier? Is it still going to be tier 2 physical damage? Or does it re-roll a new... Does it just roll physical damage on the new item? Because that very much changes what I should keep and throw away. And then what's an adaptive catalyst worth? 1 exalt. Recombining doesn't reroll. So it's only worth recombining things that had a good roll on that thing already. Like if this had 45% lightning resistance, for example, then I might be interested in recombining that with a different ring. But what does it do, like, if you... Not that. Give me those back. Like if... Like, what ring does it roll if you're combining 2 rings? Is it going to be an iron ring or a sapphire ring? And... I just don't know how that works.
Go on.
No, I keep trying to stash things that I'm trying to sell. Alright, so put those away. It's 50-50. I guess that makes sense. Okay, now what are we doing with this belt? If I switch belts, we probably can't use our items anymore. Really? I still have enough strength? Where's my strength coming from? I still have 100 strength. From what? I guess my amulet has 26, and that ring has 21. Still feel like I don't know where the rest is coming from. None, 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 none. 21 and 26 is 47 strength from rings. And that's it. How does that get me to 103? I'm pretty sure I don't have enough passives.
Speak.
That are strength, but maybe I have more than I think. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. The ascendancy bonus from rings. That's definitely part of it. That gives me 25% more bonuses. But that's still not... I guess I also have 3% increased attributes. Do you gain strength on level up? Do you gain stats on level up? No. Otherwise I would have intelligence. I still feel like this isn't adding up somehow. Something's not making sense to me. I can always just take off all my gear and see what happens. So that one is actually adding 33 instead of 26. And then I have 43 left. Which I guess is coming mostly from passives. And the 3%. Because I've got 1, 2, 3. Is that it? 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Oh, okay. I have more strength than I thought I did. Well, I can redo some of those into intelligence so that we can equip stuff that gives me energy shield. Anyway. Back to these items. Let's exalt slam some stuff and see what happens. Let's see. So you guys I don't know what that rolled. I would love just a little quality of life thing where when you hit an item with an orb that changes things, the things that either got, well, obviously things that got subtracted wouldn't have a visual effect. But I would love some sort of little visual effect on the new line, because sometimes it's like, I don't really know what just changed. Evasion, shield, life, resistance, regen per second, reduced attribute requirements. Well, that's all kind of crap. I think it might be time for me to switch out of my fragile regrowth, though. And these boots aren't doing much for me other than movement speed anyway. These boots have rarity, which makes me want to use them, though they don't have a lot of energy shield. What strength do I need for my... I need 42 strength. So I can definitely switch all of these to intelligence. Though that loses me some life.
I'll try not to cock it
That
up
puts
a
me at
second
48 intelligence. Is that enough? It is. Wait, Aloy, I just saw your comment, no. No to... I have no idea what that was in reference to. Alright, now the question is, do I want to switch this over? How valuable is this fragile regrowth? Oh, you don't get attributes on level up. Right. You answered that a while ago. Fragile regrowth gives me 5% life regen per second. I mean, I can always try it out. It's not like a huge risk. That gives me a good amount of life and energy shield, so that is kind of nice. And then it's not like Artificer's orbs are basically free. In fact, why don't I stock up real quick? Artificer's orbs. It'll make me feel better if I have a bunch. Then I feel like they're cheaper. There we go. I have 42 of them now. All right. Anyway, so that's a thing. And then I wanted to put, well, I don't know what we want to put in it yet. In the boots as well. So I have too much fire now. All these greater runes are adding up. I have way too much fire, so I need to switch 2 fire resistance. I've only got 2 fire resistances over to cold. And I could improve my cold as well. So, cold, improved cold. And that gets me to 75, 75, 66. We're gonna do it! Hooray! We have max resists. Alright, that feels good. And then for now... What is this? I don't know what this is. These are my re-rolling spears. And then for now we'll just put that away because I have a spot for it, and I'll put that there.
Bye.
Alright. I am gonna miss that 3rd charm slot. Which of these is better? I honestly don't know. This one will charge up faster, but then that one reduced... It's kind of like the same thing, right? Let's go with the 64 charges. Alright, did we finish that map? I think we did. On to the next. Well, I can't left click, so that's bad. I need 151 dexterity, and I only have 147.
Speak.
I wonder how many times people have died because of that. I'm sure it's happened. Oh, here's another strength. I'm also wondering... I have this evasion rating area. I could ditch that 1 point. I do want the 3% movement speed. That seems pretty good. But where's an energy shield area? Because if I do start going energy shield... Well, there's none on the bottom at all. The nearest is up here. And this is made for combo evasion and energy shield, +2 evasion rating per 1 maximum energy shield on helmet. So I would want a super high energy shield helmet. Over here, that's about power charges. And this is all about evasion and energy shield, but that's so many points to get over there. It's unfortunate. What's this? Improved energy shield stuff. Oh, if only I was near this node. Hey! Welcome, welcome, everybody. Low-res Jester, thank you very much for the raid. How's everybody doing? Are you a fellow Path of Exile player? I don't think I've met you before. Oh yeah. I love this map. It's just so open. I should probably take the amulet. You've been playing the Lich Witch. That sounds fun. I have not played most of the classes still. I've only done I did a cold, like a freeze, cast on freeze based sorceress in League 1, and that was kind of all I played. Oh geez. That was all I played for League 1, and then I'm back with the Lightning Huntress for League 2. So I haven't played most of the classes. I haven't played Warrior, I haven't done Monk, I haven't done Mercenary, but I'll get there eventually someday. I'm having a lot of fun with the Huntress right now, though. I do want to try those shoes. Ooh, Gym Cutter's Prism. I also picked up something I didn't want. Sandals. Okay, let's work our way over towards those rares, and then we'll go up towards the top. Well, I hope everyone who's raiding has a great day. For those who don't know, I'm Krydax. I play games. Path of Exile is actually not my normal game. I normally play games like Factorio, and I have a lot of YouTube content. So streaming-wise, I usually play other games, so things like Path of Exile, or, you know, I'm a bit of a variety person when it comes to what things I stream, so. But yeah, over on YouTube, I've got a lot of stuff over the years built up. And something warrior. Yeah, everyone complains about the warrior a lot, so I'm scared to ever try the warrior because it feels like it's just the hardest class ever to play. But maybe it's rewarding. I don't know. There's bone spikes there. The thing I do sometimes find frustrating about this map is the random little cliffs can be hard to see, and you get stuck on them sometimes. But I just love the open maps so much more. Warrior won the race last league. Interesting.
Lightning strikes twice.
Even though nobody liked it. LOL. That sounds about right. Am I lagging? What is going on here? The computer's lagging, I think. There's an exalted orb. Hold on, why am I getting... Is this... No, it is latency. I don't know why it's so much worse. It definitely is worse when I'm streaming, which you'd think would make sense. Because, well, it's using more internet. But I have all the internet. Like, there should be no bandwidth competition between OBS and... Like, I have more than enough megabits per second, both down and up. So it makes no sense to me why the game gets laggier when I am streaming. But it definitely is. Alright, I'm gonna do this breach. See if we can get some good stuff. You're from Denmark and you have to play on Russian servers. Yeah, I've heard the EU stuff is really bad these days, which is rough. The US has been bad, but I don't think it's as bad. And yeah, I didn't have anywhere near as many issues with this in League 1, so something changed. I don't know what changed, but you gotta figure their crap out. Why am I not seeing more hands? Throw me some hands. I mean, we've gotten a billion kills on this breach, but there we go. There's a couple hands. This has maybe been the best breach I've ever had. That was a good one. Wow, 10 is the highest ping you see sometimes? That sounds nice. And for me, I don't even mind a little bit of latency if it's consistent, right? Like, I don't mind, you know, even 100 milliseconds is livable if it's consistent, but it's the inconsistent spikes that really are frustrating, where you're like, oh, everything's moving smoothly, and then all of a sudden you have a hitch in everything, and then you teleport over to the side, and yeah, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, okay, what are we gonna do here? So I want artifacts and rarity mainly. I guess pack size is decent. I don't care about life missing. I have plenty of capability of killing the monsters, so that's not needed. So then, now, does anybody know, are these taller flags, do those represent uniques or rares, or sorry, rares or magics versus the shorter flags? And then these are the little... So I do think we want artifacts. Increased artifacts plus a chest.
I hope you
Two
know what
chests
you're
right
doing.
there. Let me go over here. Increase pack size. Flags represent monsters and the spiral things are chests. I am pretty sure that's true because we actually just kind of did one a minute ago and I was watching the black flag, these little spiral flags, and it did turn into a chest. So I do think that's true. At least. Like here, we can watch the first one. Well, maybe not. We can watch for this one.
This ought to stir
See if that
things up.
turns into a chest.
Part of the storm.
I mean, that one is a rare. It's possible the bigger flags are rares. I'll have to, I mean, there's another one. Or maybe maybe it spawns a magic or, like a magic pack or a rare monster. Oh, whoa, lag. All the lag. Wow. A lot of drops. And a tier 2 expedition precursor tablet. Now, I assume tier 2 tablets are the same as like tier 2 rares where they just have a better chance to roll better items. Flags with symbols are chests, red flags are monsters, bigger flag is a better chance for bigger mobs. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'd like to open the chest. Artifact. Superior bracers, artifact. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Alright, cool. How many? I got 11? That's not bad. That's like one exalt, right? Or something like that. Speaking of exalts, I swear, every time I say the word exalt, one drops. I should say it more often. That's hilarious. Oh, streamer privilege is great. You guys should try it sometime. That's really funny. Alright, I need to go back to town. Not that exalts are even worth all that much for me anymore. Now, I got a perfect jeweler's orb last night, so I'm kind of feeling rich. But what is this? Wings of Kaelin. Rarity, raid. I mean, none of that matters for me. And I assume that's not worth any money. Correct. Yeah, what are these worth? 1 for 4. This is confusing. It's only showing... Oh, there's the stock. Okay, there's a lot of... So, like, if I go to the currency exchange, what does it say about order artifacts?
Hey.
Ah! I want that. And now get rid of that. It says... See, it says it's 8 order artifacts per exalt. Oh, does this not know about the currency market? This sidekick thing? I'm guessing it doesn't. That's a bummer. I mean, obviously I can just look at the currency market, but then I have to have all those things memorized. And there's a lot of things in the currency market. How far am I? I am level 76. We are playing a lightning, kind of a self-build. I'm not looking at like what the best way to build is. I went with Ritualist just because I thought it would be cool. And I went with the extra ring and extra bonuses from that. And I haven't yet gotten... what is unreserved life? Anyway, I haven't yet gotten my third ascendancy because I'm waiting for trials, and I've mostly built for projectile and elemental damage and some lightning and shock stuff. And I use a bow with lightning arrow and lightning rod to kill bosses. So Dave, when you say it checks trade site, that means people who are actually putting up order artifacts for trade, which is not the currency exchange. I wish it could check the currency exchange. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, Aelor. For some reason I read it backwards, like it cared about me reserving life, but it's more like it doesn't care. How did I end up with a random white item? Okay, what is this? Evasion, life, rarity, lightning resist. That could be good if I rolled another resist on it. So why don't I try that? And we didn't. Okay. Cool.
Time is of the essence.
All right, let's finish out the map real quick. Yeah, so Rabbit Killer, I have no idea like how much I'm hamstringing my build by not using oh, I should definitely try. You should always try boots, because if you get movement speed boots with a bunch of resists and stuff, you're in the green from that. Anyway, I'm not using the Amazon, and I probably should be. So that's all I know about that. Like, I want to believe that the hipster in me wants to believe that somehow the ritualist can be the most powerful lightning spear huntress, but it's probably not true. Alright, one more rare. Alright, that'll do it. Cool. Alright, so this guy, I just put, so there's 76%. That's decent. But it can roll way better than that, so I'll probably just sell it. Fire, lightning, nothing else. Mana.
Go.
Ugh, I don't want to run Trial of the Sekimas, but I could. I could probably do this. I don't know. Well, I might have just had a couple good rolls there. Yeah, those are pretty high rolls on both things. I guess we'll hit it with a Regal. That's more life. 37 Spirit. More rarity? Are we making the God Amulet right now? And another resistance? Whoa! Whoa! What kind of, Now, can I would love if I could just make this resistances in general. So even just those parts, we're already at the cheapest one being 10. Okay. I guess I'd have to do a real search on the trade site to kind of get what I'm looking for. Or I just use it. What's our current one? So, life-wise, it's more life. Spirit, cold resistance, and lightning instead of fire. But way more. I mean, it's just better. I don't really care about the 63 mana. So... Okay, now what about this one? Is this one worth anything? If I just do rarity, life, and let's say a resist. Not really. Yeah, Alor, I've done that before. You have to do the sum, and you have to plug in the different things, and it's kind of a mess. Given resistances in particular, you often just want a total amount, because you can use runes to kind of tailor things. It would be nice if there was just a quick button for, like, total resists. But anyway. Yeah, I don't really think this one's worth anything. I'll hold on to it for a minute, just in case we want to go back to it, but I think we found a new upgrade. And now I have some extra spirit. I have 46 spirit, too, because the bonuses are increased. So, what the heck do I do with all that spirit? I don't even know. I don't have any extra gems. So, I guess I can implement more of the ones that give me... I mean, Alor, it's a lot of clicks to set up. If you could save it, I don't know if you can if you could save the weighted sum. Is there a way to do that? Then that would be nice. Tame beast and find a haste aura beast. Oh, right. How much does that cost though? I forgot tame beast was a thing. The row amount is 60. Wait, tame beast isn't a... That's a regular skill. Not a spirit skill. I really don't know if I care about the row amount. Yeah, Alor, something like that would be really nice. Okay, so... what else can we do that adds reservation? Less freeze duration on me, less shock duration on me. Supported skills just deal more damage. Yes, total effective life would be nice. Oh, the tame beast costs some percentage of max spirit. 2% life on kill. That's probably what we'll go with. %50 increased attack damage while on low life. That's a thing. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm regenerating 1% life per second and then 2% life on kill. That's pretty huge. That's 36 life per kill. And then Wind Dancer. I could... what can I add to you? I could reduce freeze duration on me. That might be the best. Because I don't care about thorns. Life recovery from flasks could be okay. Or damage on low life. Probably freeze duration is the most likely to keep me from dying in a situation where I die. Would have died without it. I think those are probably the two best options. Alright, what's this? Tablet? Expedition tablet? Go ahead and hit that with an augment. Did I finish the map? Yes. Alright, we're getting close. The Trail of Corruption. We're currently on the tier 3 one. It's taken a while to find all these. Should arrange these better. I want all the yellow ones next to each other. Sinistral, dextral, greater. Okay, perfect. Whatever. Moving on. Ugh, we need an artifact tab. I will pay you money if you give me an artifact tab. Increased number of rare monsters? That's pretty good. Increased pack size. Sure. I should probably be throwing Vol orbs on my waystones. I don't know if there's much of a point to throw an orb on just a magic waystone, but maybe. Seepage. What a map title.
Beyond Triton.
I'm already feeling the benefit of this energy shield. You know, our effective life is closer to 2,000 now when it was at like 15 or 1,600. So I'm thinking we might be able to go up to tier 5 maps pretty soon. Now that we've got that little bit of extra survivability. Ow. Seepage or C-page? See next page. I mean, I would make the vol back just because I think I'm making far more than a vol per map, but in terms of like, would the vol pay for itself, like, with what it changed, is a... That's where I think... That's what I think you're saying, and I agree that you're probably right. Alright, quantity of items found in whatever, increased artifacts found. Well, we don't want them to avoid being shocked, so we won't do that. So let's start here. And then we'll get a big chest here. I'm okay with them being immune to physical damage. And we'll do this one. We'll go over to there. And we'll get more chests over here. Alright.
This ought to stir things up.
Here we go.
Straight through the arc.
It's only worth it on 6 mod maps. Well, the reason is because vols are way cheaper than exalts, right? And so, for 1/4 the price of an exalt, you can accomplish something that might do a lot more for you than an exalt would. At least that's my... I'm not saying it's necessarily better. I'm just saying that's the line of thinking that could make them better, potentially.
Need more time.
Is if somehow, like, on a 4 mod map, you know, you're better off voling it on average than exalting it because it's a 4th the price. I don't know. Sea glass spears kind of sucks. Don't do that.
Now for the reward.
Nice. Trailblazer armor? Nope. No, thank you. Where are we on the map? We kind of need to go all the directions. I guess we'll take these guys out first.
A worthy foe.
Was that a worthy foe when you one-shot it without even looking at it? I don't know if that counts, girl. Not my definition of a worthy foe, anyway. Runner vest, is that the kind we need? That's worth looking at least. Do I want to be looking at bucklers? Or do I want... Are there bucklers that give energy shield? I should know this by now. But I don't. I want a shield that gives me evasion and energy shield, if such a shield exists.
Take this.
Alright, that's the end of you. And there's a breach somewhere. Hopefully in this direction. I don't see it yet.
Lightning strike twice.
Okay. You're dead. I don't need a crossbow. I don't know why I picked that up. And then... Where is that breach, though? Doesn't it normally show up on the map? You're getting close to the number of rares killed. Shadow isn't out yet. Is Shadow like the assassin rogue type character that they're going to do? Are there going to be 2 characters for every combo of attributes, essentially? Is that how that's going to work? Or is there going to be some that are meant to do all 3? Yeah, I did know the number was 12. That's why I was wondering if that was... oh, there. Now it showed up on the map. It's way over there. Okay. I think closer to this checkpoint. Hopefully I can get over there from here. 2 at each start point on the tree. And yeah, I haven't looked at all the start points close enough to know if, like, is each starting point, is there basically one for pure intelligence, one for pure strength, one for pure dexterity, and then there's one that's kind of at the in-between point of each?
That was almost a challenge.
Let me get to the hand! Ugh. I had to go up the stairs. Uh-oh. Running out of time. Where the hand's at? Oh, there's one. Got it. Chatty Scion? I don't know what Scion means, so I'm just gonna let you explain that.
Come on. A home away from home.
You know what I should be doing? I totally forgot about this. I don't know why I forgot about this. Oh, it was an all-stat class. I see what you're getting at. We should be alking maps. It's a great way to get going. I've got all these normal tier 4 maps. There we go, that's a good one. So top right is maps that I want to run. Bramble, rare chest, ignited ground, ailment threshold. I can handle that. Gold, rarity, magic monsters, rare chests, temporal chains. No, I'm gonna vol orb that one. Maybe it'll get rid of the temporal chains. Increased experience. That does not sound like a good one. I can handle that. That's fine, I guess. And then rarity, armored, bleed, stun buildup. I can handle that. Okay. She had more voice lines than every character. That's fun. I like that. I guess we need to identify stuff. And those are magic. So they go there. Okay, so then I'm gonna hit with some orbs. These maps. Maybe it'll get rid of temporal chains. Nope. But I mean, is it crazy to not run this map? I hate temporal chains so much, but 136% increased rarity mixed with all those magic and rare monsters. That feels like it would be wrong to not run that. 3-1 it. Can you do that with corrupted? Does the new one become corrupted? Can you recombine waystones? No, okay. No, you can't when you've corrupted them. I guess that's a reason to not do that. How much is a neural catalyst worth? I don't know any of the catalysts yet and their values. I should write them down. 4 per exalt, so not very much.
Yes.
Okay. Anything good here? Nope. Nope.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, back to picking our map. We really wanted to do that one. I'm just gonna do this temporal chains one. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I hate temporal chains. I'm gonna complain about it, but 136% rarity, it's worth it, right? Gotta be. Which one do I want to do? Kind of want to do one with a breach on it too. But Savannah is probably a better map for me to survive. So I'll just do Savannah. Though it is corrupted, which means this stupid thing. Corrupted means that I'm gonna die from big piles of monsters that spawn from other piles of monsters that I kill. Also, why is it 22%? That's so random. Why not just make it 20? Was 20 not enough? Had to go with 22. Jeez. Just a couple rares right out of the gate here. Okay, there's an Exalt plus a Unique. Always fun. Where? Oh, this is just a big map. Rares are not even, like, in range. Ow. Wait, what is this? I don't know what's going on over here. I guess that spawns more of those corrupted monsters, or I don't know exactly how all this works. Like, what is this thing over here? Am I supposed to do something with it? Does it just turn enemies into corrupted monsters? I have no idea what that thing is. I think it's a obelisk of corruption. I feel like I read something about that on the map view at some point. Look, that thing.
Straight through the air.
Well, 136% increased rarity. So far has only got me 1 exalt. Give me those divs. Okay, well, there's 2 exalts. A waystone. Skill gem. Anything? No, nothing.
Proof of a prowess.
Nothing from you. Oh, there's another unique right there. Or a rare. I don't know why my brain keeps calling them uniques. I've been doing that for a week straight and I can't seem to stop. Regal Alk.
Say that.
That's basically worth a whatchamacallit, exalt right there. Regal rare spear. Almost there. One more rare. Oh, jeez. These things are slam happy. Oh, a wisp. We can have a wisp for our final rare. Greater rune. Another greater rune. Okay. It's gonna be fun with temporal chains. Ooh, that was close. Alright, glass blower's bauble. Nothing crazy. But a jeweler's strongbox. Drops 5 additional jewels. Now this is a good thing to have on the map when you've got 136% increased rarity. Does he just run away from me? Is that the joke? I have to chase you? With my temporal chains, that's kind of difficult. I can't even catch up to this stupid thing. Come here, you're in a corner now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Alright. What do you got? Okay, sapphire, ruby, emerald, all the good stuff. I'm just gonna identify them right here, right now. Mark skills have increased duration. That's not bad. Increased fire damage, increased presence area of effect, increased bleeding, and magnitude of bleeding. That's a double bleeding. I bet that has some value. Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Nice. Okay, so that's like 10 exalts right there. Sweet. I feel like there was something I ran past. Oh, yeah, it's the skill gem. Alright, let's get out of here. Tired of temporal chains. Even opening the freaking portal takes forever. Ugh. Alright. Identify all the good stuff. Nothing good on these. Nope. So I guess, wait. I get confused with all these mechanics. There's so many mechanics. So if it has... So when you recombine 2 spears, I'm just gonna... Do I have 13 broken circle? I just need to do some learning, even if it costs me something. Does it not use it from your stash? Oh, it does. Okay. So if I keep 4 to 7 physical and 13 critical, what happens? Okay, it does have literally those things. It has those exact same modifiers. It's also weird to see a rare item with only 2 mods. So that means that if it doesn't actually have a good roll on the mod, you don't need to keep it. And I don't think any of these really have any good rolls. Not really, no. So then I can just reforge these. But they all have to be rares. No, they all have to be orichalcum spears. And then I get a new rare one. Okay. I'm starting to see how this works. So basically, I should have a section for different types of spears. And then 1 row for magic and 1 row for rare. Maybe. And then if anything gets a good mod, I can hold on to it. I think. I think that's the idea. What's a massive spear? Level 62, so I probably shouldn't hold on to that. Those are all lower level. This didn't roll with anything. Bunch of accuracy rating, jeez. And what was this? Life Sprig, attuned wand. Is that any good? No? Can I... There's no setting to have corrupted no be the default. Feels a little weird. Hopefully that gets added. Okay, so put away that. Put away the runes. Put away everything else. And then what map is next? This one? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna take... Oh, I have to put those away. I'm gonna take a quick break here. And I will put one of these up for sale. That one. I'm curious if, like, are any of these just worth anything on their own? No, not really. I feel like single affixes are really easy to get. 9% increased fire damage, probably not worth much. Yeah. Elemental damage. What about crit chance for spells? That's one that I could see being worth more. Nope, it's not. Well, it might be. See, it's hard because these are all with something else. I found this same issue on the trade site. Like, this has more potential for some of these compared to some of these other ones. Because, like, this one has energy shield from focus, which someone might not want, so that makes it worse. Potentially worse for certain people. And mine doesn't have something else, so it could be anything, you know? So, I don't know. Probably the best idea is to, like, hope for the best with this sort of thing. That's not bad. Stun threshold if you haven't been stunned recently. Spell damage and crit chance. See, that might be worth something. Maybe. What if we just do magic? Yeah. Okay. So why don't I sell you 10. Might even do... I'll do 20 to start. If nobody bites after a day, I'll bring it down to 15 or 10. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. Use the restroom. Grab something to snackage on, potentially. I'll be right back. What is up with my exposure here? Like, way overexposed. There we go. That was weird. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Back in the business of killing things. And I need... grab a bunch more orbs. Did we finish Savannah? Yes, we did. Okay, and we are 3 maps away, it looks like, from our corrupted nexus. +1 to monster level of area. Ooh. Might get some good rewards in here. Oh, game's frozen. Okay. We're back. Oh, you know, it's probably not helping that I have my preview, my OBS preview was up. That doesn't help things. My poor graphics card, struggling. Swift Stalker coat is no. What about a woven cap? Eh. Wow, bad boy had a lot of life. Okay, here we go. Strongbox. Boom. Boom. Oh. Boom. Summons volatile crags. Good for you. Crag it up. We got a rare. We got 2 rares, actually. And a regal. And an exalt. And a regal, and a buckler. And a short bow. Is this one that I should be grabbing? Required level 67? Yeah, I probably should. That one I'll probably just sell. I think I already have this exact buckler. And I don't think they're worth anything. Could always check, but not worth nothing. Cinched boots. Okay, we do want to pick up boots. I really need to spend some time getting to know the filter blade stuff, because I do want to turn off a lot of magic items. Like, I don't want to be seeing magic items that aren't the type that I would ever want to equip. So if I could get rid of those, and rares too. I don't want to see rare items unless they're maybe high tier. I don't know. Or maybe I can color them differently. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll put an icon on the ones that I care about.
Wait.
Because at this point I'm not picking up random rares. So that doesn't seem... Wait, did I miss a... No, I didn't. Yeah, it just doesn't seem worth showing them since I'm not picking them up anyway. But I might pick up like a tier 4 rare of something that I don't normally equip, just to see. And I think I read that Filter Blade can't tell what tier it is. Like if it says Anvil Maul tier 4 right there, like Filter Blade can't know that it's tier 4 and it can't filter accordingly, which seems really weird to me. I don't understand why they wouldn't expose that information to the loot filter mechanic, but that's how it is. So anyway, that means if I want to be able to pick up stuff that says tier 4 on it, I have to show it on the tier 1 version as well. I don't think there's a way around that. If you want me at my tier 4, you have to handle me at my tier 1. Is how that works. Oh man, these grapefruit drinks are so refreshing. Ah! Don't you need to reveal the items to see tiers? Well, to see the tiers of the affixes that roll, yes, but not to see... There's like an unidentified tiering system. It's hard to explain, but unidentified rare items can say like tier 4 next to them, and what that means is that it will roll, I think, with minimum tier 4 for all the things that it rolls. Or something like that. Or maybe one of the affixes is guaranteed to be at least tier 4. I don't know if it's all of them or just one of them. But basically it's just a way that rares kind of have slightly better guarantees as you get further along. Oh, someone wants an item. Okay. Cool. Sure thing. Come get it. What did they want? S1, left 3, top 11. This one? What did we say? 4 exalted orb. Cool. TY. Alright. Back to playing the game. Cleared vest. Do I even care about... I feel like there's so many little decisions. Like, do I want... Oh gosh, that was a lot of damage. Like, do I want to be picking up armors so that I can roll new armors with the reroll doodad? I don't know. Wanderer shoes I do want, for sure. I think I'm gonna try to start making the switch to evasion plus energy shield. Okay, that's the end of the map, I guess. No, wait, we haven't found the expedition yet. How did I miss the expedition? Wait a second. Was it in the middle? Here's a little offshoot to the middle. Maybe it's in here. Oh, wait. This is the one that... Yeah, you gotta hit the switch. Right. I bet it's in here. Hawker's jacket is good. There's the expedition. Okay, increased quantity of artifacts, rarity of items dropped by monsters, quantity of items dropped by monsters, quantity of expedition logbooks. I kind of like all of this. I can't start over there though. So maybe I start over here? Immune to cold damage is okay. This.
Are you sure about that one? Seems risky.
This.
Are you sure about that one? Seems risky.
This.
Let's see what shakes loose.
And here we go.
Straight through the arc. Need more time.
Get out of the way here. And see if we got anything good. Artifact. Skill gem, artifact. Arcanist etchers, not worth much. I think it's like 10 to an exalt or something.
That's clear about.
Alright. That is the end of this map, but I will open 2 yellow chests. And then a support gem. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet. Okay, so now... Now what? Movement speed? No. Sell. Sell. Fire resist, cold resist, ignite. I don't think any of those are good enough to care about. But yeah, I guess my question is, I should probably be keeping these in my dump stash as well to re-roll that type. And then Nocturne I already have. Which one's better? 15 to all resistances is definitely better. We'll keep that one. And then these are worth nothing, I assume? Correct. Alright. Control click U, disenchant, or a chance shard. And I think that's it. Whoa. Now that's heck of a waystone. Monsters deal fire damage, extra crit, chilled ground, 40% more rares, and a huge increase on rarity. Cool. 92% increased magic pack size. Alright, we'll do these two next. Oh, that's a tier 5. Hold on. I'm not ready for that. We're not ready for tier 5s yet. Wait, these are magics. Hold on. Regulars go there, magics go here, rares go here. Okay. Now, we are one map away from the Corrupted Nexus and more Atlas skill tree points. Feels good, man. Now, I do need to be careful on this map. This is only a one chance because we had all the modifiers, so no dying.
Straight through the arc. Bring it on.
Well, an Exalt is a nice reward from our first... Wait, we didn't even kill the rare. Oh, 2 Exalts. Sweet.
This'll do nicely.
Who needs Divines when you just get 50 Exalts anyway?
Need a moment.
These patches of chilled ground really, I don't mind the mechanic from like a gameplay design perspective, but visually I'm not a fan of it. It's just too hard to see, especially when enemies are throwing globs of stuff around. Like you can't, it's slightly, like when you look at it, yeah, you can tell there's the circle. But it's shiny and the ground next to it is shiny. The color's not that different. There's nothing that glows. It just fades into the background. And I'm not a fan. Because it just makes it really hard to actually avoid in the middle of combat, even if you want to. Especially on this map. This map has so many things that are sitting... Like, I can walk through this, but visually it gets in the way of seeing that there's chilled ground underneath it. But I think they kind of like that.
Lightning strikes twice.
like the visuals to kind of be a little bit overdone sometimes, I think. I consider that part of the challenge. Shamanistic leggings are not what we want. I'm kind of being stretched in two directions here. I should probably go back to the left first. And then we'll go south. Plus Fists the Drooling. Now there's a new one. But a double exalted orb is a nice reward. A nice reward? I don't think I've ever said the word reward before. But now I'm not gonna stop saying it. That is a good word. Shock you to death. I think Pariah Mask is the kind we want, right? Dex Int, yes. Okay, so now we've gotten all the enemies on this side of things. Now we go southeast. What's up, Hephalis? Welcome, welcome. How goes it? Gem Cutters and the Chaos, not bad. Actually, a Gem Cutters is great. A Gem Cutter is 2.5 exalts by itself. And a Chaos is 3 exalts, right? Is that right? I can never remember. I think Chaos is more than an exalt. You just finished the third ascendancy. Did you go with the Trial Master or the other one that I can never remember the name of? Trial of the Secondless. Orb of Alchemy. Oh, what's that? Why is that such a big deal? What did I get? Something good? I don't know. My loot filter thinks it's good. We'll see in a moment when we're not dying what that is all about. Okay, you did Sekima's. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait until I can do the Trial Master one. I hate the Trial of the Sekima's. I'm gonna avoid it for as long as possible.
Wait.
Alright, we're getting lagged out here. That's never fun. Crazy part is like, it's just the game. It's not me. A 10 Trial Master is what you need to get your third ascendancy, yes. And I think that was supposed to change to start dropping at level 65. At least that's how I understood it, but it's definitely not. So it might still only drop at level 75, but maybe it's available at player level. 10 Trial gives you 3 and 4, but 7 Trial doesn't give you 3. So that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you might be right, but it doesn't make any sense. Because I was under the impression that they were changing it. Orb of Chance? Nice. No, you can get your third ascendancy from Sekima's, but they literally had a post on their patch notes about changing something that I was under the impression was so that you could choose which one you want to do. Because I'm not a fan of them forcing you to do Sekima's. I freaking hate Sekima's. I don't mind doing it for my first ascension because that one's usually pretty easy and you only have to do one floor of it, but it's doing multiple floors of it that I'm not a fan of. It is not my cup of tea.
There to stamp it out.
Okay, let's look at this unique that we got. Oh boy.
A home away from home.
So what is this? What is this thing? This is the Lycosidae Rampart Tower Shield. Accuracy rating is doubled. Okay, I think that's probably why people use it. 31% increased block chance, increased armor. How did we roll? Oh, we got a low roll. That's like minimum. I mean, it's almost literally the most minimum possible. Wow. Blocking damage poisons the enemy as though dealing 200 base chaos damage. Interesting. Okay, so trade-wise, they're being sold for 2 exalts, so that's not that good. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think. Was it worth more? Apparently 1 day ago it was worth 5 exalts, and now it's only worth 2 exalts. Weird. What happened? Wow, that really came down. It was worth 25 exalts just a week ago. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm surprised Filter Blade hasn't updated that yet. Okay, dexterity, life, mana. It's kind of an eh. It's not bad.
Speak.
Okay, so Hephalis, your understanding is that you can run it starting at level 65 if you were to have one from another character already, but you're not gonna... Wait, I did not want to sell all that. It's not the first time I've done that. 130 life feels like a decent amount, but I don't think that's worth selling. Resist, damage. Probably needs more than that.
Go.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to put that in there. I don't think it's worth selling if it's only 2 exalts. And we get a new skill point. Woohoo! Increase attack speed with spears or increase crit chance with spears. Or I can do something else. Could do block chance. I could do 10% more lightning damage. And with bows, I'm not really sure what I want to be doing here. Do I have any increases to projectile speed? I don't even know if I do. So that might really be pointless. I have plus 23%. That's not really that much. Do I care about accuracy rating with spears? No. I do care about 25% increased damage with spears, though. So I probably keep going this way. And do my weapon set passives. For now. Alright. Next map is the Corrupted Nexus. And we shall grab One of these. Rarity, armored, bleed, stun buildup. It's probably okay. Monsters are armored. I don't know if I'm worried about that. Maybe I should be. It is tier 4. Let me just triple check. I just need a tier 3 plus, so we're okay. Alright, let's do it. By the way, I don't know the answer to this. Why are there 4 squares when you're putting a waystone into a map? What else can you put in there? Exalted orb. Oh yeah. Ooh. All sorts of stuff going on here. Rare ring is always a good pickup. Don't care about any of that. Let's run north first. I don't care about a regal. Gosh, my game is lagging. Alright, there's a lot going on right now. Finish you off. Do need that. And we gotta keep going. PoE 1 also has 4 squares, but why? Is there an item that you can put in there alongside a waystone to do anything? Because that's kind of what the implication seems to be. But I don't understand. It's not like you can put multiple waystones in. Oh no, the fog, catch up. Gotta move with the fog. That's it for the delirium. In PoE 2, you just think it's prep for the future. That makes sense. Paranoia is a decent one, I think. Is that right? Paranoia. Paranoia is worth 3 exalts last time I checked. That's not bad. All right. Still a few more rares here. We got a strong box. Let's take that out. I don't know why, I always forget on corrupted maps, even though I've run a bunch of them at this point, that when I kill a big group of monsters, I need to stand back. I'm just so used to blasting through. Alright. ID. Level things up. We get them all? Okay, there's a tier 2 Sand Sworn. Oh my, the quality on that. 17% quality will get me quite a few. I mean, that's worth more. What's crazy to me is just how much people use the armor scraps. Because armor scraps are only half of an exalt. Or when I say only, I mean like they cost a lot. They're a whole half of an exalt each. And so you only get 2 of them per exalt that you spend. And it's crazy to me because when when you salvage a powerful item that has a decent amount of quality, like 10% quality or something, it gives you 2 or 3, which is a full exalt right there. So at least in the early game, that is by far the quickest way to get rich, is just sell your armor scraps. And it feels a little weird to me, like, how are they worth that much still when they're so easy to get? I guess it's because people just use them on every single piece of armor they ever get, and the price just stays high because people are using so many of them. I don't know. Is Twitch crapping out? Is the frame rate awful right now? Embossed boots. Ooh. Because I'm definitely getting like a couple pieces of lag here and there, but more or less my frame rate is pretty constant. And I can't tell, looking to the side, if... Are you guys watching a slideshow? Because if you are, it's really weird, because it would be Twitch's fault. Because according to OBS, I'm not having any frames that are missed or skipped due to rendering lag. Jeweled gloves, that could be good, according to...
No telling what this is
our loot filter, but no, the price went down on those too. They're not worth much at all. I wonder how it determines what is special or not.
tells a story.
Gain a random amount of movement speed. That's kind of a joke. Okay, let's kill our last rare and fight the little corrupted boss. Ow. There he is. Just absolutely one-shot him almost with my barrage of lightning arrows. Got him. Nice.
Remarkably efficient creatures.
Atungo garb, that's a new one. And a Rambler jacket. New armor can mean 9 new scraps. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand that people are spending a lot of them, but it feels like people would get enough of their own that they wouldn't need to buy a bunch. Okay. I think currently I don't see any corruption, which is a bit of a bummer. I guess I can go that way because there's a unique map up there. And then maybe we'll see corruption in that direction. But yeah. We got more Atlas points, and I don't know what I want to do with them. So now that I have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do one of these. Corrupted Waystones are corrupted an additional time. That one's kind of hilarious. I don't know. I might just continue with generically good stuff like 20% increased rare monsters. Sure.
You don't look sick or injured. What is it?
Salvage. That. Okay, this requires... Wow, that is a high level just piece of equipment. Requires level 70. We haven't seen a bunch of things that require level 70 yet. And apparently it has chaos resist as an implicit, which is cool. But I don't need it. I'm not doing anything with it. So I'll sell it. I think I might... Wait, what is this one? 59? Well, I guess it goes between those two. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be keeping things that require a lower level because they just don't roll. They can't roll it quite as high. Maybe I should switch to only keeping Hawker's jacket and up.
Go on. Time is
Okay,
of the
and 2
essence.
new uniques for the collection. Why are forked spears important? Cold damage, lightning damage. Oh, that's a ring. Cold damage, lightning resist. Dexterity and strength. Is that any good? Makes lightning arrow deal more damage. And it makes lightning spear deal a little bit more damage. And it gives me an additional skill slot? Oh, Hephalis, I'm pretty sure the loot filter automatically keeps chancing bases in a different category. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Yeah, it's possible that that's not somehow what's happening right now. Here, behold my stuff. I have so many rings. I should do something with them at some point. That's just the closet that I don't show people.
Speak.
Okay, I think I have time for one more map, and then we're gonna probably have to go. So let's see, what do we got here? Bramble monsters, rare chests. Sure. And I guess we could do 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go this way. Get a breach. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I guess it's, yeah. Oh, wait, I have, hold the phone. I have a whole skill. I have an empty skill now. I don't actually know what to do here, because we could get a spirit gem. And use Trail of Caltrops. Which seems reasonable. Trinity's way too much spirit to be worth it for the damage. What's Alchemist's Boon? Oh, that's all about flasks. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we can use. I
Go on.
Yeah, so that was my next thing that I was actually thinking. Someone was mentioning that earlier about the tame beast thing. But how much... A rare beast. Do you know what types of gems I need to put on it? Like support gems? Nothing? Surely there's something, right? Wow. There's not many gems at all that can be put on it at all. This one makes the minion do more damage. This one does damage. As soon as you catch a beast, it turns into an aura? Wait, what? But it revives as a companion. I'm so confused. Seems worth putting these on. Like loyalty and muster. Maybe I'm not understanding something. Doesn't it give me a beast companion? Go for... I don't know. Figure it out, I guess. This is a humanoid. It is kind of annoying that every single enemy forever, even if you found a beast that you like, is gonna have that little indicator getting in the way of seeing its buffs and debuffs. I don't love that. Omen of refreshment. Wow, that was like the worst ritual of all time. 170 ritual monies. The skill gem will turn into an aura for the companion. I still don't quite understand, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually. We just need to find a rare beast, and then we'll try it out. I assume I can't use it on magic monsters. It says rare, I assume it means rare.
Need a moment. That was almost a challenge.
Anything good? Probably not. That could be good. If I do something like this. One exalt. No good. You can keep them. Yeah, I just need to capture a beast to understand. Because, like, my understanding is that we would tame one, and then once we have that one tamed, now the skill gem. Does it give me a different skill gem that then is holding that creature? Or is it still the same one, but like in a different form? Ooh, greater iron rune. That's worth 2.5 exalts right there. Of course, we're on a map with no beasts. Okay, it's got some beasts, but not any rares yet. There's a rare down here that I'm gonna get. Maybe it'll be a beast. Nope. It is a construct.
Wait. Proof of my prowess.
Chance shards are always nice. They're basically equivalent to an exalt. Which I guess means every unique that drops is equivalent to an exalt as well, but only if you have a second copy already, which, because I like to collect one of everything. Oh geez. Back it up. Game just crashed? Yep. Weird. Okay. I guess that's a thing. It's only crashed a few times. It's way less than Season 1 or League 1, but it still crashes. 20 crit damage with spears, 10 elemental damage, 9 projectile damage. That would be decent. I already have roughly that, and the crit damage wouldn't matter too much because I haven't built towards crit with much, so critical hits are kind of take it or leave it for me right now. Wait, what is... Oh, there's the wisp. Get out of there. Okay, this is bad. This mana drain nonsense is so annoying. Hey, a breach tablet! I love to see that. Getting more enemies. I think the game needs a way to measure if the... Oh my gosh, this lag is so bad. What is happening? The game needs a way to measure if the enemies aren't spawning because they're inside a wall. I feel like it's not accounting for that properly. It's like a few more enemies should spawn if most of the circle is untravelable area. Oh, another unique strongbox. 2-in-1 stream. Can be reopened 4 times. Gold cost increased each time it opened. Drops items from Venture's Trove. Sure.
That's the real deal.
20 orbs of transmutation. I will pick that up. Like, wait, what did it drop? An orb of augmentation. Well, that sucks. Uh, 200,000 gold. Is that worth it? Yeah, what else am I spending my gold on? Whatever. 10 exalts. Okay, I don't have 2 million gold, so we're done.
Straight through the air.
Unless I could sell exalts for gold. Oh, that was nice. 5 divs for that gem? Oh my gosh, that's absolutely nuts. Like, I can see how it's really good. Like, obviously the crit damage is a big deal. It's just not a big deal for my current build. And I guess max resists are always nice. Okay, here's a rare beast. Rare beastie. This guy is getting in the way, so I'd like you to die first. No! That's so annoying. I was trying to kill this guy and the other guy died.
This'll do nicely.
Bummer. Well, there goes my first rare beast opportunity.
Straight through the arc.
Oh, the tornado. Don't get rat tornadoed. That's a life lesson for you. Nothing crazy. We still got... Wait, did I miss a unique earlier? Maybe. Alright, there's 2 in there, so I gotta hit this switch. Take me inside the inner workings of the crypt. I will say, one thing that's really annoying for my old build with the sorceress about the patches of ignited ground is that it pauses your energy shield regen, which often means your energy shield just isn't recharging. That's a construct as well. Gearing bow. No, I don't want those, I don't think. I still am missing a ritual too somewhere. Oh, here it is. And it's an undead rare, unfortunately. Last ritual altar, sort our items out, and then that'll be a stream for this afternoon.
Need a moment.
Stand on those blood boils. Oh, here's a beast. Okay, I need to be wisping it constantly. There, I think I got it. Okay, I could reroll and defer something. Simpler vestments. Don't care about any of that. Yeah, reroll. Defer. That one is worth like 8 exalts right there. So yeah, we're definitely gonna defer that. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. So wait, now I have a pet? How does this work? Companion, nameless imp. Monster modifiers. Elemental resistance aura. All damage shocks. Summon a reviving beast companion. Reservation 24.9% spirit. So How much is that? Can you not do the math for me? There we go. Oh, of course I have 14 spirit left. Oh, that's so annoying. But I have a little imp that's giving me all kinds of resistances. Wait, but not fire? What? Why is it not giving me fire resistance? Wait, was I running without capped fire resistance because I forgot to put gems in my cloak? That's very possible. Hold on. I'm curious how much that thing stays alive and if it stays close to me, because if it doesn't stay close enough to me to constantly be giving me those resists, it's pointless. But if it does... Oh, yeah, I just have way over... Why do I have so many resists all of a sudden? Well, whatever. That means I have a lot of empty gym slots.
What is it?
Okay, I was gonna hit this one with exalts to see... No, that's probably... Yeah, that's not any good. Just throw it in the pile of rings. Throw these... Yeah. Put those in the pile. Dismantle you, and then orichalcum.
Speak.
Put in the stash. For rerollage. And then we put all this away. Okay, so then the question is, how do these little guys actually play out? These companions. Are they gonna, is he gonna stay alive? Oh, I can get reduced reservation. I'll definitely do that. But I'll have to do that in the next stream. I'm curious if that's good enough to rely on. Like, will he keep up with me? Will I always have your aura?
Hold on.
No, he has to be pretty close. I don't think I should rely on that. It's helpful, but I don't think I should rely on it. I'm curious what beasts I should be looking for. Anyway, that's all for a different time. As usual, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. And we will hang out, I don't know, maybe later tonight? Maybe tomorrow?